Hey guys, it's your boy, that van guy, out here with Vivonka, rescuing the Smurf runner. Got quite the process going right here. Got one axle out already, another one's coming out.
We're hoping that it's just an axle that broke, guys. So I was drifting it on the trail and came around the end of the corner, went to accelerate out of the corner, and just one tire fire. So I'm thinking it was an axle that broke and it wasn't the diff. So hopefully that's the case, because we have two spare axles. But this diff, I believe, is broken. We're gonna take that out in a second. I broke it like 2 years ago, so I forget if it's good or not. And we can't just swap the axle in, so.
You heard it from the man himself. So I'm getting on it, loading all the parts back up in the van, getting up there, and we'll give you guys another update once we're on the trail.
Okay guys, so the axles are the same length of the Toyota. So probably shouldn't have had that on the ground, but they're the same length. This one does have the e-brake coming at the bottom, so it might work, it might not. The speed sensor and then the brake port for the hydraulics are the same, so that hopefully will work, but we'll see. My e-brake cable is really tight to start with, so if it doesn't work, then we have to use this one, but the e-brake cable is torn, and that means we have to take the brake apart, which would suck. But anyways, we're gonna throw this stuff in the car. That diff is broken. But yeah, throw this in the van, get up there, and get the stuff fixed. Okay guys, we're in the van right now on the way up. We got Jake driving. Oh yeah. This thing rides like a freaking couch. It is honestly the best recovery vehicle you could ask for. We got like a gazillion amount of room. It's crazy. But we're almost up to the Tacoma, and then we'll get to work. So yeah, hey guys. So we just got the spacer off. We got that off, the shoe off. We got the e-brake cable out, which I've never done before, so that was kind of cool. Now we're gonna go ahead and we'll take the brake line off last because we don't have any extra brake fluid. And yeah, we'll probably try and catch the brake fluid and have to reuse it. We'll see. Jake, you have brake fluid?
I thought I did.
Okay, well he might check.
I do.
If he has brake fluid, we're good. Otherwise, we might be screwed. But we might have him at the cabin. We don't know. But yeah, we just got this out, and let me just show you this rag. That's all metal shavings, boys. That's not a good thing. And there's like more on this that I've already cleaned off, so not good. Something's broken bad in there. We're gonna go ahead and pull the axle shaft out, and then we'll go ahead and put the new shaft in, if that's it. If that's the problem, at least. And hopefully we don't have to take the diff out to get the axle out. Hopefully we'll be able to get the stub, but we might have to take the diff out to get the stub out of the third member. We'll see.
Okay, brought to use this fine Gatorade bottle to put the brake fluid in.
So this is my mechanic, by the way, guys. He does all the work on my truck behind the scenes.
I do.
His name is Jake. But anyways, won't this work for brake fluid? Same color.
I think you might need to use orange, but I think green will suffice for now. Okay, update on the Smurf runner. So this axle was actually okay. This is really unfortunate. We're going to install the new bleeder valve that you needed to install anyways, and toss it back together, get it back down to the shop, and we're going to head into town, get some RTV, pull out center diff, and call it good, and we'll get you guys updated from there. Kind of unfortunate, but it's whatever, uncle.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Don't build a pre-runner. Okay, we got ourselves some redneck ingenuity here. Getting the used diff oil back into the pretty spent diff. This is legit.
There's a lot of solids going in here.
A lot of solids. Seen a couple chunks of something moving there. It's typically not what you want inside of your differential. But we're gonna get it back to the shop and figure out what's wrong with it from there. All right, do it. Oh, there we go. All right, guys, got the diff out of the Toyota. All the welds snapped on the spider gears here. You can get it spun around so you guys can see the other side. Tricky process here. And there's that. So this was spinning. Oh no! All right, we're back online. Power went out again. Had to top the generator off. Power's been out since this morning, so it's not good. So we've been getting by with the generator. You can kind of hear it running in the background. Yep. Got burgers fried up on the grill, but long story short, allowed that side to spin freely.
Oh, that cracked it there.
So yeah, the welds are cracked. So I'm gonna go back through and re-weld everything. We're gonna have to turn the lights off and get every little bit of power out of the generator that we can, but it'll be good. You wanna show them the diff? Any of the chunks that you pulled out? I guess we'll do another video for
I didn't show the chunks, guys, but there's freaking so many chunks of like diff and
huge chunks.
So I'm not a great welder. I'm self-taught. He welds a lot and is really good. So he told me when I sent the picture of the diff when I did it my first time that my heat was too cold. So he's gonna turn it up, he's gonna get it sent, and it's gonna be solid hopefully for the ride home. And then I have an LSD at home, and then we're gonna swap that in. So guys, I drove too hard. My diff's on fire. And that's how you clean your diff, guys. Probably not good for the bearings.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh well, they're getting replaced in a week. Full send, boys. That's how you do it. Grab the diff, grab the diff, grab the diff.
Fuck.
Is it hot?
It's probably hot. It was on fire. Oh, that was stinky. Yeah. Light it for you.
For it. Jake's having too much fun.
Oh shit. So this is what you do when you're way the hell out in the middle of nowhere. All the parts stores are closed and you don't have enough diff oil except for this.
We're filtering the diff oil through a rag into this paint can, and that's gonna hopefully get as much metal shavings out as possible. We just finished welding up the diff, and yeah, this is hopefully gonna work. Thank you to that van guy. Me and him got all of it together. This axle over here, and Scotty, this axle over here did not really want to go in. Look how bald these things are now. This weekend's been hard on these. But the axle didn't want to go in. We finally got it to go in. We may or may not have hit it with a hammer, which you're not supposed to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I got 2 spare axles, I'm not concerned. Yeah, it's in. We're gonna go ahead. Here's our filtered gear oil. It actually is really freaking clean. There's no sparkles in it anymore. And it's only been in the truck for like a week, but it was when I first did the differential like a few videos ago. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, put all this stuff together, put it in the truck, and then we're gonna do a burnout because we gotta. Because I mean, we broke the diff doing stuff like that, so why not try it again? You know?
Make sure we did it better this time.
And if it breaks, the truck's staying here for a week. Well, that's okay. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead, put the gear oil in, bleed the brakes, and then go send it.
Diff works.
Okay, so as you guys saw from that burnout, the diff is great, it works. We're gonna drive home. I have barely any brakes. This is very sketchy. There's no brake fluid here, no one had the extra brake fluid, so we lost a lot. First of all, it's not worth trying to bleed it anymore because we'll just lose too much and then it might be worse than it is, and I don't want to risk that. So what we're gonna do is just run it. There's air in the lines. I'm gonna make sure to stay very far back from everyone. I don't want to hurt anyone on the road. I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah, I feel bad because I kind of got the floor in here all stained. That's not good. But yeah, Scott stayed, Michael stayed, Jake already left, he had to go home. But anyways guys, compressor just kicked back on, it's annoying. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.